All right now. What's up, world? This your boy, man. God, you know what I'm saying? Really is, for real, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to my boy. Mo 3, you know what I'm saying? Mo, you know what I'm saying? That's David Davis 1, David Davis 2, and David Davis 3, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta look for Stefan, you know what I'm saying? And Cody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, little Cody, you know what I'm saying? Little happy feet Cody, you know what I'm saying? That'll be your Kobe Jack, you know what I'm saying? Kobe Bride, you know what I'm saying? Kobe, you know what I'm saying? I like to say, that's my boy Cleet Clay. Cleet Clay. Old Robert, old Sarge, old Bubba, you know what I'm saying? Old Alfred, the third, you know what I'm saying? Because you know who Alfred the first is? Alfred, you know what I'm saying? And then Bubba, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Bubba, you know what I'm saying? And Tut, you know what I'm saying? King Tut, you know what I'm saying? Tutter, you know what I'm saying? And your daddy, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know I ain't far from home, you know what I'm saying? I'm right out there outside your Gulf, you know what I'm saying? Outside your Atlantic Ocean, you know what I'm saying? In front of Greenland, you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, waiting to see if y'all gonna F up. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I play these. Yeah. You doing it. You doing it. But I don't play that. That ain't what I play. The one goes that. All right now. Building houses. You know what I'm saying? What they say. Build houses for your kids and your kids' kids in your King James Bible. Go now to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for your father, such as he loveth. And he shall take of the congregation of the children of Israel 2 kids of the goats, the God of Adam, Troy, sons, for a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. If you know not, O you fairest among women, go your way forth by the footsteps of the flock, and feed your kids beside the shepherd's tents, the first sergeant's tent, the captain's tent, the general's tent, all the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the lambs of the first year 12 with their meat offering, and the kids of the goats for sin offering, 12. And Josiah gave the people of the flock lambs and kids for all the Passover offering, for all that were present, to the number of 30,000 and 3,000 bullocks. These were the king's substance. And she put skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck. You know what I'm saying? And the children of Israel were numbered and were all present and went against them. And the children of Israel pitched before them like two flocks of kids. But the Syrians filled the country. The Syrians, the Syrians, the syringes, the shot things. Then shall you go on forward from thence, and you shall come to the plain of Tabor, and there shall meet thee 3 men going up to God, to Bethel, one carrying 3 kids, another carrying 3 loaves of bread, and another one carrying a bottle of wine. All right, now, if you be true men, let one of your brethren be bound in the house of your prison, and go you carry corn for the famine of your houses. Build you cities for your little ones, and folds for your sheep, even houses for your sheep now, barns, you know what I'm saying? And do that which have proceeded out of your mouth, that which you was gonna do if you ever seen God. And I looked and rose up and said to the nobles, Sergeant Noble and his squad, and to the rulers, and to the rest of the people, be not afraid of them. Remember the Lord, which is great and terrible, and fight for your brethren, your sons and your daughters, your wives and your houses. These things you shall do unto the Lord in your set feasts, besides your vows and your free will offering, like goodwill, you know what I'm saying, for your burnt offering, and for your meat offering, and for your drink offering, and for your peace offering. And thither you shall bring your burnt offering, and your sacrifices, and your tithe, and heave offerings of your hand, and your vows, and your free will offering, and your firstlings of your herds, and of your flock. You know what I'm saying? That's when you build all the houses, and put my clothes back in the stores, and get my grocery stores back the way they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Now will within a wheel, chariots of fire in the King James Bible. And as for their appearances, they four had one likeness, as if a wheel had been in the midst of a wheel. And when I looked, behold, the four wheels by the cherubims, one wheel by one cherub, and another wheel by another cherub. And the appearance of the wheels was as the color of beryl stone, and the appearance of the wheels and their work was like to the color of beryl. And they four had one likeness, and their appearance, their work, was as if it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. As for the wheels, it was cried to them in my hearing, O wheel, and my God, make them like a wheel, and the stubble before the wind. The king scattered the wicked, and brings the wheel over them. Bread, corn is bruised to make flour, because he will not ever be threshing it, nor break it with the wheel of his cart, nor bruise it with his horsemen. Now, as I beheld living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creatures, by the four faces in them cars, or ever the silver cord be loosed, and the golden bowl be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel be broken at the cistern. For the fitches are not threshed with threshing instrument, neither is the cart wheel turned about upon coming, but the fitches are beaten out with the staff, and the coming with the rod. You know what I'm saying? That's the axle. The work of the wheel is like the work of a chariot wheel, and their axle trees, and their naves, and their felloes, and their spokes were all molten metal. What did you think about me? You know what I'm saying? Metal man, you know what I'm saying? Metallurgist, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Metal arc lemon. Metal arc lemon. You know what I'm saying? Metal arc lemon. Remember that name, Metal arc lemon. You know what I'm saying? And the height of the wheel was 1.5 cubits. For behold, the Lord will come with fire. That's your gas cars that the animal's mad at. And with chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. And Solomon gathered together chariots and horsemen, and he had 1,400 chariots, trucks, and cars, and 12,000 horsemen. And he bestowed in the cities for chariots with the king of Jerusalem. And Joshua, God who was, did to them as the Lord bade him. He hold their horses and burnt their chariots with fire. He made cars and trucks run with gasoline, you know what I'm saying? The big ship, you know what I'm saying? The bishop, your bishop, you know what I'm saying? Big ship, you know what I'm saying? Big ship, pirates, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what the pirates are saying, you know what I'm saying? This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desire a good work. Then they willingly receive him into the ship. Immediately the ship was at land, whither they went. And the bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, vigilant, like vigilante, a vigilant person, vigilante, you know what I'm saying, of good behavior, given to hospitality and apt to teach, you know what I'm saying? For you were as sheep astray, you know what I'm saying? Y'all were strays, but are now returned to the shepherd and bishop of your souls, you know what I'm saying? This God, you know what I'm saying? Then the mariners were afraid, and every man unto his God cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, lightning of them. But Jonah was gone down the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. For a bishop must be blameless as the steward of God, not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine, not a striker, not a fighter, nor given to filthy liquor, gold and shit. You can just lie on the gold and shit like that, but that say liquor. You know what I'm saying? Liquor, filthy liquor, you know what I'm saying? Liquor, a looker, you know what I'm saying? You could be a filthy looker, looking at women's asses, other women's asses. And you could be a filthy looker, you know what I'm saying? That's what the words say. And subtle, the devil being subtle, that's just saying he is substitutive. He loved to substitute and act like he God, you know what I'm saying? And get women and men and trap them in his trap, you know what I'm saying? All that are with me salute you. Greet them that love us, God's in the faith. Grace be with you all. Amen. It was written in Titus, ordained for the first bishop of the church, of the Cretans. That's probably Grecians, you know what I'm saying? Greeting people, you know what I'm saying? Grecians, you know what I'm saying? Grecians, like Gretchen, you know what I'm saying? Greet you people, you know what I'm saying? And Ford Motors, I'll be proud to do work with you, Henry Ford, you know what I'm saying? George Washington, you know what I'm saying? Lincoln, you know what I'm saying? Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? And Fitzgerald, you know what I'm saying? Kennedy, you know what I'm saying? Bush, you know what I'm saying? Clinton, you know what I'm saying? Obama, you know what I'm saying? Barrett, you know what I'm saying? Now Williams, then Jack, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I need that 2025, you know what I'm saying? Or 2023, you know what I'm saying? With the up-to-date GPS, AAA, you know what I'm saying? With all AIG, Adam is God insurance, you know what I'm saying? By the general, Shaq, you know what I'm saying? My brother, you know what I'm saying? Now Robert, you know what I'm saying? Bubba, you know what I'm saying? Sarge, you know what I'm saying? Ain't Myrtle, you know what I'm saying? Mama Francis, Mama Dear. We're gonna get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Get that King Ranch and we're gonna ride. We're gonna go to football game. We're gonna do all the things that we need to do to get these kids kick-started to when they start having kids, we could be real good grandparents, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole world of grandfathers. And it's God, man. And, you know, it's Adam, man. Now, Eve, you need to talk to them girls, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk to the fellas no more. Don't talk to the men no more. Talk to your young ladies, you know what I'm saying? Calm them down.